Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-bow.
What was that, Sebastian?
Welcome to this time on TheSociaNerds.
I think you do the 3 or the 5, 4, 3, and then it's silent
Yeah.
2, 1, and then you point at us.
Have you ever seen?
I'm not sure if we're recording right now because he did that all wrong.
You do it.
Yeah, we.
Are
we?
Have we started? Have we started?
You gotta
Yes.
do it again.
Okay.
Wrong.
Still
Doing
did it wrong. It's 5, 4.
I feel like he's purposely doing the Wayne's World joke.
Talk about a movie I haven't seen in a long ass time.
That's a whole bit in Wayne's World. Is whenever they get their show turns into a real show in the Wayne's World movie, and then they're like, they go to do a take, and they're like, "What are you doing?" Because he goes, "Right, we're live in 5, 4."
And they just kind of look at him like,
Yeah, and they're like, "What the hell are you doing?" For anyone watching, I'm doing the thing from Wayne's World, and then they have to figure out what the hell they're doing. And they're like, and then the Rob Lowe's character comes up and is like, "We don't say 3, 2, or 1 because it could come up on the mics, so we're quiet on set for the mics." And they're like, "Oh, well, how are we supposed to know we're live?" And they're like, "Because you can see we're live in 5." And they're like, "I'm gonna need something more." And then that's whenever they start doing the hand thing, because they get their camera guys and they're like, "How about we go ooh," and start doing the swish with their hands. And they're like, "So right, we're live in," and then they start going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they're like, "You're on the mics," and they go, "Oh." Great bit.
I wonder if I brought that up on accident or if it was like, subconscious,
So, like just in the
bringing
back
back.
of your head.
Because I used to watch that movie all the time,
Me
but I
too.
was very, very young.
I had that on VHS, and it was one of like the only movies that my brother Nick was always down to watch. And since he was older, he usually got to pick my brother Nick. God damn it!
So it just occurred to me that in the context of the Let's Play of me suddenly having a voice
Yeah, I bought
is
another
type
mic.
odd. Yeah, there you go.
Producer Sebastian, as you'll remember from earlier in the series, now has his own mic.
I guess context of the show is the last 2 videos they watched. Unless they're frisky and they start episode 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Which
Or
with this
4,
series,
whatever
you
this
honestly
episode
could.
is.
Also, I think
Right.
we recorded more than 3 episodes.
Oh, for sure. I think it's been 3 recording sessions now, but I
Yeah.
think we've done like 3 one day, like 4 the other day.
Yeah.
Almost not episode 7. We'll find out.
Whatever episode this is. Sebastian, are you editing the series?
What do they know? Do they know things?
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Speaking of references, I finally started watching Atlanta. By
That's
that
a
I mean
great show.
Alex Henderson turned it on, and I
Oh
just
my
sat there
god,
watching it.
I haven't seen that show, but he turned on that episode with the Michael Jackson looking motherfucker.
Oh, was that the first episode you saw?
Yes,
That's the first episode I
that
saw
was the first
too.
episode I
God.
saw too, and I was like, what the fuck
That's a
is...
standalone with Darius. That's
Yeah.
such a good episode. I think what you can do to make this easier is you could just bring it over, set it down.
That works too.
Huzzah.
Yeah, he just turned it on. I was like, I thought it was the first episode.
No, the first episode is.
Yeah, I'm on episode like 3 now, but like he turned it on, and I was like, "What is this the show?"
Yeah, that episode is crazy.
He said nothing until the end of the episode. I was like, "Was that the first episode?" He goes, "Oh no,
That could be a standalone
yeah,
episode, though.
100%."
I like the episode where they're
Also, Darius does not act like that at all up until that point, from what I see.
You
It's
remember-
episode 2, a season 2, so like,
he kind of acts like that.
yeah, but he's like sober that episode. You know what I mean?
Who did this voice?
That's what I was just about to ask you. Voice?
Was this the mailman? I think it was you.
We haven't recorded Zelda in like, what, a month?
Yeah.
I want to say it was you, just because I distinctly remember someone saying his name very high pitched. If I had to guess, it would be this
I was gonna
character.
honestly, I was gonna go, what?
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Because he's a chicken man. What? What? Is that you?
That sounds
Yeah.
It is. I'm pleased to see you're okay. Quack. Quack. You've traveled far for one with no wings. It's kind of hard to see the white on this like really bright everything going on the screen right now. There you go. Hey, your sister. Is she?
Oh, she's dead, but
Yeah.
thanks for asking.
Is that so? You didn't say anything and just looked pensively. Did you do something? Boy! Well, don't worry too much. I'm sure she'll hang in there.
Did she get kidnapped by a bird?
Yeah.
And then Ganon.
That- That's just bad punsmanship. Go hang in there.
I have an idea. Fuck! Oh, that's right. I gave him a normal voice until he said his name and then randomly squawked.
I don't know.
Would you like to meet our chieftain?
Does continuity really matter?
No, it doesn't. I've told my people here about you, and all of us Rito are very concerned. I'm certain the chieftain will befriend you and lend you the aid of our Ariel. It's settled. Then I'll fly you ahead and let everyone know you're coming. Come on inside. Quack! I'll be waiting.
Ominous. This is going to be fun because he's not the only bird person.
The Rito is a whole race.
I know.
I like how
But
he's like,
it's going to be a lot of bird people to talk to.
Oh, I already have an idea.
Mhm.
It's Sebastian's gonna think it's hilarious. What the fuck?
I was like how he's like, yes, all of us Rita are worrying about you. She's the only Rita you met, right?
There's a lot more now.
Well, he's the mailman, so he would come to the island.
Well, have you discovered the cause of the great volcano's anger? Walk.
Volcano.
Balu, right?
Yeah, it's
Hello?
Baloo, yeah.
So, you are Fwak, are you? What
Fwak.
was, oh, damn, that was Jason. Jason would have thought this was... There's a whole race of creatures in Destiny. Willis told me all about you.
A troubling tale indeed.
There you go.
Yeah.
You do the... So there's a whole race of people in Destiny, and for the whole like first and bunch of the second game, the only one you ever talk to is this one who talks really creepy and like with broken English and sounds like a bug. And then you meet a bunch of other ones, and they're like, they just speak completely normally, and then you find out in this campaign they put out like a couple years ago that he like breaks, and it turns out it's a character to make people feel bad for him and to like make him seem more like alien and kind of, and he just does it like as an act.
That's
So he's the
great.
only one who doesn't speak like a normal person, and then other people make fun of him, and they're like, "Why are you talking like that?" He's just like, "Barracks doesn't know what you mean," and then they're like, "I'm also of Elixni."
That's
I
pretty good.
already did that line. I insist that you let us know if there is anything we can do to help
Why?
you. We shall do everything in our power to assist you. However, in the meantime, we have a problem of our own to deal with. When you arrived on the island, did you notice the raging dragon perched atop the mountain?
I did not. Was I supposed to
No.
notice that? I did not notice that.
You noticed it, I think, last time. But they're totally.
Cutscene, I imagine.
He was up there. As you can see, we of the Rito tribe are profoundly connected to the sky. We make our livings on the airways. We do so by the graces of the sky spirit Valu. When a Rito reaches adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of Dragon Roost to receive a scale from the great dragon.
But now he's fucking pissed.
It is this scale that enables the Rito to grow his or her wings.
Oh,
shit.
weird specific evolution.
Yeah.
Recently, however, the once gentle Valu has grown violent and unpredictable.
Breath of the Wild, they're just bird people. So these are people who get magic wings. Dragon scale.
Essentially, yeah.
That's neat.
If this continues, the fledglings, who are of age, will never be able to receive scales from Valoo on Dragon Roost. They will remain wingless, and in time, our very way of life will be threatened.
God forbid you have to live your life like the rest of us non-bird fucking people.
Hey guys,
We are a race of male people, and if we cannot deliver the mail, what shall we do? As chieftain of the Rito, my first responsibility is to solve this problem.
does this mean that they're warlocks?
Oh.
They get the power of flight from a dragon.
Don't worry about it too much.
Yeah.
My apologies, but I must ask you to wait for our assistance until this is done. Will you do so? Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, sure.
Chieftain.
Yeah, that guy whooped my ass. You want me to wait? Sure.
Yeah.
I'll hang out.
Hopefully, you just don't call on me and, you figure shit out yourself.
Yeah. I'm sure my sister will be fine.
As you can see, Falk is a gallant young lad. I feel certain that Prince Kamali would open his heart to him and speak freely of his fears and worries.
Oh, I think that's the other guy who was talking, the person I did the voice for.
Oh, yeah. I think now he's talking.
I don't think
maybe.
so.
He has moved his head, so...
That may be. The prince is in his room, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, then who the hell is that guy? Advisor?
Let me be direct. My son Kamali, so I guess he's the king, is of the age to earn his wings. Yet he is weak in some ways. Aw, what a shitty dad. And in light of the current situation, he may just give up on ever getting...
Jeez.
Can you help my son? He's a little bitch.
Yeah, not... My son's good at other things, maybe not doing everything. What say you? Will you share some of your courage with my son?
Was that Dax?
Yeah.
Oh
that
my
was Dax.
god.
She just ripped one.
Oh, did she woke herself up?
She's gone.
Yep.
She said, eat that, bitch. Will you share some of your courage with my son?
Dax is,
Will you meet with my son?
for anyone who doesn't know, Dax is my 20-year-old dog who, just was sleeping in the studio and then just ripped the biggest fart that I just looked at Sebastian like, what the fuck, man? And he just started shaking his head violently and pointing behind him as Dax woke herself up and then walked out of the room.
I thank you. We shall do our best to solve our problem as quickly as possible so that we may better help you with yours. I have something I wish for you to give my son. A young girl named... Oh.
Ooh.
A young girl named Medley is holding it for me.
Oh.
Would you find her and take it?
It's her virginity.
I am counting on you.
Take it and give it to my son.
Here, Falk, take this with you. He needs his confidence. He needs the bolster.
He just says his son is of age to earn his wings, so...
Red Wings. Yeah. A delivery bag!
Hey.
Now you can be a mailman.
You should...
Maybe in one of these upper rooms. Leave the great value to us, Quack. In the meantime, do your best to aid Prince Kamali. Whee! And everyone left.
That's how the king looks at you and goes, man, it's like, boy, you're 13, right?
Yeah.
It only said he came of
12.
age, right? It didn't say, like, an age, if I recall.
Yeah, year of it never said an age. I
Yeah, it
assume
just said
10.
that you're, like, a man now.
Yeah, I'm going by Pokemon standards on this one, so I'm going to say 10.
Alright, cool. Because he looks at you and goes, this...
13 does make more sense, though.
He goes, this child over here fighting Ganon comes to his place. And he's like, man, my son fucking sucks, dude. Can you, like, take him under your wing?
You got a sword and a shield, and I heard that you, you got your ass whooped, but you killed all those guys and fought the thing. That's
you're
crazy.
You're just waiting for him to, like, at one point say, you're the son I never had, Link. While the kids just sit there.
Like,
Fuck, man. Guy.
But So he's also like of age to get his wings. So I'm assuming he's the same age as you.
Maybe.
In
He
bird
looks
years.
depressed. Who are you supposed to be?
Are you here to beat me like my dad?
Oh. Ah! Enough sneeze.
Ah.
What do you want from me, huh? I don't want to talk to anyone right now. Okay.
Dialogue is over. The negotiations were short.
Why do you have so many stuffed ducks?
Wow.
That is a lot of stuffed ducks.
I'm not going to judge. That seems like a completely normal thing.
I
So how many
forgot.
stuffed ducks you got?
Several.
Me? I have a stuffed cow and a dog from when I was a little kid.
That counts.
Both of those do go on a farm, though.
Yeah. I do. The only I think the
Oh, Dax is peeing again.
Yep. Oh.
That's a long one.
Still going. Hey Dex. Hey Alex. Can you put Dex outside and you know, yeah, in the episode.
16 minutes.
All right. We're just gonna keep going for another 15 minutes, I guess.
It's a very Dax-centric episode.
What the shit?
Mm.
Oh, you're a fledgling. The chieftain mesh touch. God damn it.
I like how she was out there.
Right?
She went to the living room. She was hanging out. She didn't bark or anything like
No.
she normally does. And
Normally,
then she walked back in here. And was like, "Take this."
You guys
Fart
doing?
wasn't enough. You guys.
I heard you guys making fun of me farting.
Yeah.
She quite. Oh my god, I can't even pay attention to this. Right? Like normally she's like barking. She like tries to get someone's attention. She's like, "No, I have to go." But this time it's literally like, "Hey,
And normally, I assume when she's barking, she just wants to hang out outside.
yeah,
You know, like.
it's time." Nope. Just
However,
This guy has so much dialogue.
his confidence is gone. His grandmother was always, when you see him, she's a great woman. That sparkling ball was the young master keeps and was actually a gift from Valu to call his grandmother. All right, good to know.
Alright, so his grandmother's dead, now he's sad. That's just the story. So his dad's like, yo, my son fucking sucks. He has this quote unquote emotion all the time.
clearly, his grandma was the only one that understood him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the adventure guy, right? Sailing from island, action, excitement, right? A lot of adventuring you do. Did you happen to find a golden feather? My girlfriend, she wanted one of those things for the longest time. And actually, I kind of promised that I'd send one to her.
There's asking his random asking.
Dude, that's what Zelda is you just add.
Fair enough.
Apparently, in the world of Hyrule and Zelda games, no one ever does anything ever. And then you show up and they're like, holy shit!
You can walk?
Yeah, you go to other places, which, you know, I guess is kind of like,
Real life.
yeah, in fantasy worlds and even even in real normal, people don't go out and do. I remember the first time I came back from Vietnam and I told someone that, and I was like, and they were like, "What?
Dude, we tell people that we go to Austin, and people are like,
You just go some?
Oh my god, we drive an hour?
What?
yeah, like, oh wow.
Wow, you really do have green clothes and a strange shaped hat.
Jesus, you're famous."
You're Falk, aren't you? Oh, me? I'm attendant to the Great Sky, Spirit Valu. My name is Medley.
Ah, shit, M.
Well, to tell the truth, I'm not an attendant quite yet. I'm actually still studying to be one. Oh, what am I thinking? Here, this is for the from the chieftain. Falk, he wants you to give this directly to Prince Kamali.
Didn't walk down the ramp.
Okay, so all the words have been exchanged. Everything's, but no, it's got to be Falky Falk.
I just love how you do this pose every time you get anything.
I like how it's a letter from his. He can't even speak
Right.
to his son.
This is a very disattached father. He's like, my kid's a bitch. His freaking grandma died. They won't let it go. That was my mom, and you know.
You're right, like he described his son as a coward. He's just depressed. He's like, yeah, he's too afraid to come out of his room.
He's also a child.
No, he's just sad.
I don't think he's ever gonna get his wings. His grandma died. He's making a big deal about it. He won't let go of her ball. I wrote this letter. Just he needs to get him in shape.
I was like,
You don't want to go be a man and go talk to the now angry dragon, even though the dragon probably wasn't angry when I was around getting my wings. Fuck you. What an asshole.
so like, what do you guys think the letter even says though?
When you meet Prince Kamali, please don't get offended by his manner. He has no bad intentions, I promise. I did the wrong voice for her. Wow.
Does no one know what sadness is here?
By the way, listen, Falk. I have a small favor I'd like to ask you. Could you please come to the entrance of Dragon Roost Cavern later?
I just noticed with her is that they have their beaks are just their noses. They have a full mouth.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Yeah, just their nose.
I also like how she has the biohazard symbol on her. I'll explain
Wow,
everything
you're right. She
then.
does. It's from it's one of the symbols from, but it's usually
Resident Evil.
from like Ocarina of Time, but usually it's encrusted in the green gems, so it doesn't look just like.
Bit of biohazard.
Yeah, you don't just see that. Can't fucking.
Did Alex even hear you though?
I really do. Hey. My God. What an episode.
All uphill from here.
I don't even remember I remember we started this episode talking about something. I don't even remember what it was now. I kept thinking, I was like, oh, I gotta come back to that.
Oh, before you do this, well, what do you guys think is in the letter? Like, objectively.
I think it's his dad telling his son to either get his shit together or to get out of his house.
All right, he's like, hey, if you don't get your fucking wings, you're leaving.
Yeah, that's a nice room you got there. That's my room.
I'm pretty sure I remember what the letter says, but in the face of comedy, I'm gonna say it just says "get good."
What do you want from me, huh? I don't want to talk to anyone right now. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, try to go.
Present.
He's like, yeah, I could really use a gym, so I'm almost need you to get out.
A letter from my father. I got something for you. A letter to be delivered at this exact time, at this exact date. The Doc's alive! He's in the Old West, but he's alive!
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
I got when he said Doc, but I do not remember that bit.
It's like the end of 2.
At the end of 2. The DeLorean gets struck by lightning, and then he freaks out because he's stuck in 1965? 1955.
Early, yeah, it's like 55.
Yeah, 1955. He's stuck in 1955, and then this creepy dude in like a leather hat and a leather trench coat comes up to him in the middle of the rain, and he's like, "Are you Marty McFly?" And then he's like, "Who's asking?"
And he just hands him a letter. He looks like the Crypt Keeper.
Yeah.
He's creepy as shit.
Yeah.
And
I
then
remember he's in the car, right? And it's like raining outside.
Yeah, and then he goes to he gets out, and then he goes to pull out a gun. He's like, "I got something for you." He's like, "A letter! I'm from Western Union. This was supposed to be delivered in this exact time and this exact date. What's it say? We've been making bets about this for years." And then he reads it, and he's like, "Hi, I'm Doc Brown. The lightning sent me to 1885, and I'm living happily. Don't come fuck with me. I've left instructions to build your own, to fix." That's right. He leaves the car in an abandoned mine shaft, and then he's like, "Go pick up the car from 1885, fix it with the Doc Brown that's 1965, and then go home, destroy it. Don't fuck with it." But then he's like freaking out. He's like, "The Doc's alive! He's in the Old West, but he's alive!" And the whole Western Union guy's like, "What the fuck is this guy talking about?"
No one had that in the betting pool.
You gotta think though, if it's been there since like 1885, right? Like,
Yeah, someone's like time travel.
time travel definitely exists.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you're right.
I don't know. Do you think they'd just be like,
Someone had bet that.
I know. Well, there had to have been
It's a specific time and place.
55 though. right? Last
Yeah.
time.
I mean, like, you know, because the guy delivering it right now, everyone's going
That
crazy
place
probably.
didn't exist.
The single was a Western Union, so he's like, well, what's the oldest Western Union that's been around? And he would have known. He could be like, oh, here you go. But I think the big thing is that, first off, that's 70 years. So
How much-
everyone would just think it's like a joke. What I don't understand is why they did it. I imagine it just to like keep up with the joke. But it'd be if us now did that and we're like, in 70 years, deliver this package, and then I'm sure now they'd be like, fuck off.
I mean, it depends on how much money you give them too.
Find out.
Yeah. True, but if we're like,
$5, mister. Wow.
I'll protect this with my life until I'm an old man. Oh, sure, telling me to be brave is easy enough for him. It's not like he's the one who went through that horrible experience. It's not like he's still has to go get a scale from Blue. You're in this letter too, you know. Poking your nose in other people's business.
Wait.
You're nosy, aren't you?
How are you in the letter?
I know, right?
Yeah, 'cause you had to go get it from the girl
Yeah.
who already had the letter that was pre-written.
The post office guy,
Yeah,
the mailman probably said something.
they're magic.
Okay, he's coming.
They're magical letters. Sorry, but I really don't go in to see Valoo right now. I mean, how am I supposed to get a scale from him when he's so upset?
I'm saying, bro, I'm with you.
You pull out your sword and go, I have a way.
What are you trying to say? You can calm Valoo down? Shh, that's just a big fat lie. It's easy to say you can do anything. Bragging doesn't cost a thing. Tell you what, if you can find me someone who can get past all the obstacles on Dragon Roost to get to Valoo, then I'll listen to anything you say.
Link's like, you know what'll make Valoo real
Oh,
calm?
this?
His death.
It's strange. Holding this calms me down. I forget all the bad things. Oh my god, we're just doing a dramatic zoom in. It's so pretty, isn't it? It's called Din's Pearl. My grandma gave it to me.
I just want to know how zoomed in it'll get.
That totally won't be important later.
Right?
I stopped.
My grandma used to be Valoo's attendant. She was the only person on the island who understood Valoo's language. Oh, Grandma, if she were here, I know she could calm Valoo down. I just know it. My father and the rest, no matter how hard they try, they'll fail. I know it. No one else can calm Valoo down. It's impossible.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What? What is it, huh? Listen, you can stare at me all you want, but I'm not giving this to you. I'm glad that I'm the only one who notices that you never fucking talk. This is my treasure, you understand? It was given to me by my dick, Grandma. How dare you stare at it longingly? I'm not just gonna hand it over to some do-nothing guy, am I?
Chris, can you turn the mic slightly towards me? So, they're like, hey, the grandma happened to have died. She used to calm the dragon down, and she always kept this orb with her. Probably not related to anything, any reason why the dragon's going fucking crazy.
I mean, obviously Link is connecting the dots because he's like, don't look at my rock, dude. Don't look at my sphere. Don't worry about it. Like, off, man. Like, obviously.
yeah, but like, this chieftain who's had the dragon for 100, you think the grandma really not saying anything about the orb? You know?
I don't know.
Also, I'm just assuming they're all aged Aarakocra years. So the grandma, I think someone's like 30 years old.
Nerd.
Thank you.
I think that guy has a fun mini game for you.
Wow, I love his face.
Right? Sebastian, you wanna do the voice for him?
Well now, I've not seen your young face before. Nope, I don't believe so. Squawk. Hmm? You wouldn't be here in some response to our posting for some part-time help, would you?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. We don't pay. That's good. But first, to see if I can use you or not, I need to give you one little test. Just a small one. Match the seal on the envelope with the same icon on the shelf and throw the letter onto that shelf. Real easy, simple, free labor, some would call it. Use the left stick, select the shelf, and then press the A button to throw a letter. Like I said, simple. Is that clear? Before time runs out, you have to sort at least 10 letters. Give it your best shot. Like how I didn't mention a timer at all. So yeah, you're just doing the job for free, right? Right now?
I mean,
Clearly you're doing his job. He's like, yeah, can you just like do my job for a good 30 seconds?
also, like, you know, I don't really care. I don't want to walk that far. You're also not allowed back here, so you're gonna have to throw everything in here. Ooh.
I like how he specifically tells you to throw the letters though.
20.
Oh yeah, I just realized you're doing it from across the counter. So
Yeah.
he hands you a stack of letters and goes, hey, can you sort these for me real quick? 20 letters.
I'm gonna go take a
Pass.
break.
Okay, you get 1 rupee for every 2 letters.
And
So that comes to a
Sebastian
grand total of 10 rupees. Am I right?
And Sebastian said it was free labor.
I did think it'd be free labor. I was not expecting him to pay you.
You didn't trust that face?
That's a good point. That's a good point. Come back anytime. I mean it. Anytime. I don't want to work. Ever. The more letters you sort, the more you'll earn. Not a bad deal for both of us. Wait, how much is he getting paid per letter then?
More than you.
Yeah, right?
Nah, he's an honest guy. He's giving you exactly how much you earn for the same.
He's definitely getting paid per hour. But then you're just getting paid for 30 seconds.
I'm tired of your slander on this man.
I mean, like, there's no way he would just give you all of the money, though. Like,
Look, okay, he's a trustworthy guy, not the best businessman. All right.
he cares more about your well-being. Then again, like, rupees cannot be worth that much. How much do you just get from there? You know?
I've gotten like $4.
Exactly.
And it was his life savings, because he always pays random people his wages for doing his job.
He's like, you know what? I'll give you all this money. Don't worry. I have some savings in the back. No one would just walk in there and start destroying my shit.
I really thought this was gonna be a shop.
That's 32 minutes.
Not gonna go get more money real quick.
For what? There's no shop.
No, fair enough.
There's Beetle.
Yeah, or that one guy who sells a bomb for like what, $1,000 bucks.
Where are we at?
32.
All right. You guys stay nerdy, everybody. I'm gonna go deal with
Some piss.
For 10 rupees. Stay nerdy.
stay nerdy.